Back with another album review. Today's review is on As It Is on Earth by Spacehog. This is the fourth studio album by Spacehog, and the last album they ever released. Before I talk about the album, I need to mention that Spacehog disbanded in 2002. They did get back together in 2008. September 17th, 2011 was when they announced on MySpace that they completed this album. Yes, I'm just as surprised as you are that MySpace was still around in 2011. The album was recorded at Trout Studios in Brooklyn. It was self-produced with help from the band's original producer, Bryce Goggin, who also mixed the album. Bryce also engineered the album with help from Adam Sack and Gabe Wax. The album was mastered by Fred Kevorkian at Kevorkian Mastering. The album was released on April 16th, 2013. Unlike its predecessors, this album was released independently, meaning that they didn't have a record label this time around. Now let's talk about the songs. The intro to this album is Deceit. Hearing the song makes us glad to hear new material from these guys in over a decade. The next track is Love is a Curious Thing. The title couldn't be any further from the truth. After that is Gluttony. Apparently Duff McKagan and Mally Sorum helped Royston Langdon to write the lyrics. This is also the most poppy sounding song on the whole album, and it's my personal favorite. My dad sometimes plays it on his radio show. Next up is Now I'm Only Dreaming. Royston wrote the lyrics to the song by himself. Up next is Try to Remember. Royston received help from his other brother, Christian, when writing the lyrics. We followed up with Bonnie and Clyde. Royston and Anthony worked together to write the lyrics. That's followed up by I Wish You Well. Royston received help from Stephen Phillips and Tim P. when writing the lyrics. The following track is Sunset Boulevard. The song has the same writers as the last one. The track after that is Oh Dinosaur. Richard Steele and Johnny Craig wrote the lyrics. In fact, this is the only song on this entire album where either of them were credited with writing lyrics. The second to last track is Cool Water. Royston was the sole writer for the song. The finale of this album is Good to Know. This is another song that Royston wrote by himself. There's no information available regarding how this album performed commercially. On a side note, this album does have a 4.44 out of 5 on Discogs, given the fact that 9 users have rated it as of the making of this video. Now for my thoughts. I really enjoy this album. In many ways, it's better than the last two albums that we got from this band. Sadly, we haven't heard anything from Spacehog since, and it's presumed that they split up again. I don't know if they'll ever get back together, especially given the fact that Royston Langdon has been on a solo career for the past few years. I will get around to reviewing his solo work at a later date. Overall, I highly recommend this album. Now's the part where I question you. Have you listened to As It Is on Earth? If so, what do you think about it? What's your favorite song from it? What are your thoughts on Spacehog going independent for this album? Do you think Spacehog will ever get back together? And let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to press the notification bell to notify of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.